We are having a great time visiting Pisa in the morning, then wine testing and lunch at San Gimignano. We chose vegetarian and it turned out great. And then visited Siena as the last place in this tour. We were strolling around and found nice gelato and it tastes so great. And lastly, I would like to say thank you to our best tour leader Mrs. Alexandra and Stella. They did a great job to make sure the tour is on time and everything going smoothly. Highly recommended tour and best tour guide, thumbs up emoji. Overall, Tuscany offers an unforgettable experience, combining art, culture, history, natural beauty, and culinary delights. Whether you're an art enthusiast, wine lover, or just seeking peace in the countryside, Tuscany delivers on all fronts. The trip was a full 12 hours but enough time to rest on the bus during the commute within destinations. Worth the value. Lunch was okay, a little rushed, but the wines were good. 3-course meal with some cold cuts, breads as appetizers, ragu pasta as main and some biscotti as dessert. I was expecting a fuller dessert though it was delicious. The guide Fabiana was very lovely and good. Overall, a nice package to include the sightseeing at these various spots. Be prepared to walk. Some shops were closed because it was Sunday. It is very convenient for solo traveler who would like to explore Siena and Pisa. The itinerary is packed but still enjoyable. The lunch was okay. Love the guide and his knowledge about his homeland. Prompt: orderly tour of 3 sites. The tour did Pisa first as opposed to original schedule and it was perfect as we were the first tour bus to arrive with less crowd. Tour on each site was adequate, bus was comfortable, we left and arrived right on time. Only comment was the long walks, not on tour site but from parking to tour site. The tour guide was very nice and the explanations were very detailed. However, although we signed up for the English group, it seemed to be combined with the Spanish group, so the tour guide would explain everything in English/Spanish. The transportation with the tour group is very convenient. In just one day, we can visit the 3 scenic spots of Pisa/Siena/San Gimignano. The lunch wine is very delicious, and the meal is ordinary but acceptable. The only shortcoming is that the itinerary is a little longer. It's a bit tight, but it's understandable if you have to cover such a long distance in one day. Secondly, the tour guide for the Siena itinerary is another local tour guide. His English accent is a bit difficult and the itinerary is a bit long. I suggest Siena. Free activities. You can also buy a ticket to enter the church. The interior of the church is well worth entering. The interior is several times more beautiful than the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore in Florence. It is quite amazing. Great tour to experience what the Tuscany region has to offer. It gives you a quick overview of the cities outside of what's typical Florence. If you have a few days in Florence and want to experience the Tuscany region, this tour is for you. Great tour around the Tuscan region. Loved all the stops but most especially San Gimignano. Lovely wine tasting experience with the lunch as well. Just wish we had more time at San Gimignano than Siena. It's absolutely good value because it covers a lot of places within a day, long day. The included lunch at the winery was good. We had roughly about 50 minutes to 60 minutes per location. We wish we could get more time at each site, however, we understand that time was limited as the tour covered many sites. Great experience overall and the top highlights was Chianti wine experience with lunch which included tasting balsamic vinegar, chili and onion olive oil. Very authentic Tuscany experience. Pisa, Siena is must-visit place. Recommendation for someone visiting Florence is to spend at least 3 nights so that these day trips can be accommodated. The food, wine and places were great. But then the tour guide needs improvement. We were dropped at area that we had to walk 20 minutes from the drop-off point to the attractions in the heavy rain when we can be dropped nearer to the attractions. Also, he does not turn back to ensure we are following the huge group and a number of them got lost and he seemed nonchalant about it despite being complained. If not for the heavy rain, we could have more time at the attractions. Also, again when we got back on the bus, we had to walk 20 minutes under the heavy rain. We were not dropped off at the meeting point when we met to depart for the attraction and had to walk 10 minutes back to the supposed drop-off point.